Stop. Before you drain that oil, there's one thing that could save you from a $1,500 engine disaster, and 98% of drivers skip it every single time. If you've ever wondered why some engines last 300,000 miles and others die at 80,000, this is the video that answers it. Let's go. First thing, before a single drop of old oil hits the pan, check your oil cap and dipstick for a milky chocolate milkshake-looking residue. That's not a weird additive doing its job. That's coolant mixing with your oil, and it usually means a blown head gasket or a cracked engine block. If you see that milkshake color and you just go ahead and do a routine oil change like nothing's wrong, you're basically putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. Catching this now means a repair shop visit. Missing it means a tow truck and a new engine. Second, look at the color and thickness of the oil coming out. Healthy oil is amber to dark brown and flows smooth. If it's coming out gritty, sludgy, or almost black and thick like tar, your engine has been running dirty for way too long, and that sludge could already be clogging your oil passages. This is your 30-second value bomb, so pay attention. Sludge like that means you might need an engine flush before your next oil change, not just a swap. Skip that step and you're pouring clean oil into a dirty system, which is like showering in a bathtub that never got drained. Third, and this one gets skipped constantly, check your oil filter housing and the old filter itself for metal shavings. Grab a magnet, run it through the drained oil pan. If you're pulling out metal flakes or fine metallic dust, that's your engine eating itself from the inside. Bearings, camshaft, internal components are wearing down, and that's a 5-alarm fire under your hood. Most people just chuck the old filter in the trash without a second glance. Don't be most people. This 30-second check right here could be the difference between catching a $200 repair early or facing a full engine rebuild 6 months from now. Fourth, before you even think about the new oil, inspect your drain plug and its washer. A stripped drain plug or a crushed, reused washer is one of the sneakiest causes of oil leaks. And I mean the kind that drips out slowly enough that you don't notice until your oil light comes on in traffic. Cheap fix, huge consequence if ignored. A new crush washer costs less than a candy bar. An engine that's seized because it ran dry costs more than most people's rent. Fifth, and this is where people get lazy, always double check you're using the exact oil viscosity your manufacturer recommends, not just whatever's on sale at the auto parts store. Using the wrong viscosity is like wearing snow boots in the desert. It technically works, but it's fighting against you the entire time. Too thin in a hot climate, and you lose that protective film between metal components. Too thick in cold weather, and your engine struggles to circulate oil on startup, which is exactly when most engine wear happens. Check your owner's manual. It takes 10 seconds, and it's printed right there for a reason. Now here's the part almost nobody talks about. Before you put that new filter on, always lubricate the rubber gasket ring with a little fresh oil on your fingertip before installing it. Skip this step and that filter can seal unevenly, leak, or even blow off completely under pressure once your engine's running. That's an oil explosion under your hood. And I'm not exaggerating for views. That is a real mechanic nightmare scenario that happens because someone rushed a 30-second step. And finally, once everything's buttoned up, don't just walk away. Start the engine, let it idle for about a minute, then shut it off and check underneath for any drips. Then pull that dipstick one more time to confirm your levels are actually correct. Overfilling is just as dangerous as underfilling. Too much oil creates excess pressure and foam, which means your engine isn't getting properly lubricated, even though technically there's plenty of oil in there. It sounds backwards, but too much of a good thing here genuinely wrecks your engine over time. So let's recap why this matters, because this is the stuff that separates someone who owns a car from someone who actually understands their car. Check for milky residue, that's coolant contamination. Check the color and thickness of your old oil. That tells you if you need a flush. Check for metal shavings with a magnet. That's your engine warning you before it fails. Check your drain plug and washer that prevents slow leaks. Use the correct viscosity, don't guess. Lubricate that filter gasket before install, and confirm your levels after startup. Here's the truth most quick lube places won't tell you, because they've got 12 cars lined up and they're moving fast. These checks take maybe 5 extra minutes total, And they are the difference between an engine that runs strong for 200,000 miles and one that leaves you stranded on the highway, wondering what went wrong. Your engine doesn't fail overnight. It fails from 100 tiny things nobody bothered to check. So next time you're under that hood, slow down for 5 minutes. Your future self and your wallet will thank you. If this saved you from a mistake you didn't even know you were about to make, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, because next time we're breaking down the transmission fluid check, almost everyone gets wrong too.